My name is Phoebe Wiseman, and I'm sick. I may not look like it, but I'm sick. If I went to the clinic, they'd tell me to go home because I don't have a fever, but I'm sick. I have Crohn's disease. Crohn's is an IBD, or inflammatory bowel disease. It can affect anywhere along the GI tract or gastrointestinal tract, so anywhere from your mouth to your anus. In my case, when I was diagnosed last year, it was discovered I had high levels of inflammation in my small intestine. Crohn's is also an autoimmune disease, which basically means the good cells in my body think other good cells in my body are bad cells. I don't like the word disease. It makes me feel like there's something wrong with me, like I need to go to a doctor or I'm gonna get you all sick. Crohn's disease is not contagious. I also don't like that Crohn's is possessive, just because you're Dr. Crohn's and you're super proud of yourself for coming up with this. Congratulations. But I don't need to know that, because if somebody came up to me and was like, hey, you have Crohn's disease, give it back. I'd be like, sure, take it. Take it, please. Some of the questions I get regarding Crohn's is just, oh my God, that sounds serious. Are you gonna die? To which I say, no, I'm not going to die. But Crohn's is chronic, which means that even though I can feel fine some days, on other days I can feel really awful, to say the least. Some random things. Over 700,000 in the US alone are affected by Crohn's disease. My mom tells me that there are people at school that are like me, but I haven't personally met anybody. Nobody wears their ask me about my IBD shirt or carries their plush colon. Although I do have one at home. Regarding medication, I take a few pills, which I won't tell you by name, and I am on an IV drug. I also am on an Ensure diet, which was the first thing that my GI doctor or gastrointestinal doctor or GI Joe doctor told me the day I was diagnosed in late October of last year, which was the worst because it was 4 days before Halloween, and I was told, you can't have candy on Halloween. Ensure is a milk-like substance which will give me the basic calories I need to get through my day. It will fill me up, but when you're drinking chocolate milk every day, it gets old. Questions I get regarding Ensure are you becoming anorexic, or are you losing weight? To which both of them I say no, I've actually gained 10 pounds since October of last year. Regarding my previous health, it was bad right before I got diagnosed. It was weird because everything I had for the past year all of a sudden became full circle. All of the diarrhea, loss of appetite, rapid weight loss, stomach pains, anemia, iron deficiency, and even my height was linked to Crohn's disease. When I started looking for some sort of closure or information, because knowledge is power, I went to the library first, which I looked up Crohn's disease. And I found so many books and I got so excited. And then I realized it was set to all schools. So I went back and I set it to Robinson Secondary, and I came up with this book, which was Two Girls Staring at the Ceiling by Lucy Frank. It was pretty dang good, but it was one book. I tried going to online forums, which it's so much different than talking about someone with, what kind of medication are you on? And are you doing okay today? Than having just a friend that you can have something in common with. Recently in my biology class, we were required to do a project where I made a pamphlet. And it didn't occur to me at the time, but all of a sudden it became some sort of closure, where I was writing this for myself, for my past self, that didn't have the information when I was diagnosed or the support to go to because I was a teenager. There are so many adult things out there for people. My mom goes to a monthly support group, but there isn't anything for teens. I came here to RAMtalks because I want you to know and to spread the word about my IBD. But then very recently, I made a support group. It is a Google Plus community called It Takes Guts. If you are interested in joining It Takes Guts, if you have a friend or a loved one that is diagnosed with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, please email me at gotgutscommunity@gmail.com. Which I hope will attract a lot of teens like me, so I can find the support and others can find the support that I couldn't find. There's no happy ending for a lot of people. I'm in a good state right now with my life. I'm going to school pretty frequently. But for a lot of people, treatment isn't working. Because not all treatment works on everyone. There is no cure for Crohn's disease. It is something I will live with for the rest of my life. I think one of the things I've learned from doing RAMtalks is just, you have to take it upon yourself to be proactive about what you believe in. You can't just wait around for someone to do something about it. You have to really stand up for yourself. If you want to help in creating a cure for Crohn's disease, please go to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America website. That'd be great. Or if you really want to be active, there's a Take Steps for Crohn's and Ulcerative Colitis walk, which is also on the CCFA website. I really appreciate you guys being here and listening to me rant about something that you probably didn't know about. Thank you.